Have you ever been to Korea and drinking Coke? You might notice that it's referred to as cola, which makes perfect sense as a name because cola is in the name Coca-Cola. However, there's another delicious Korean soft drink whose name never quite made sense to me. Cider. Cider, or cider in English, refers to apple cider, the kind that's made from fermenting apples, and it's really sweet and it tastes like an explosion of fresh apples in your mouth and well, I think it's clear that I want a cup for myself right now. Anyway, Korean cider doesn't taste or look anything like apple cider as we know it outside of Korea. It's more like Sprite. So, where did the name come from? On my last trip to Korea, I did a little research by asking some friends of mine. Here's what they had to say. 영어로 하면 다른 음료수의 이름이야.
그니까
사과 사이다라는 것이 있거든.
그치,
뭐
그치.
애플 사이다. 사과 주스를 그냥 사과에서 주스를 빼놓고 그 발효하고
그래 그러니까
하면은
알겠는데
그 사이다가 돼.
그래 그거 사이더라고 하잖아. 사이더라는 단어가 있잖아. 근데 이 사이다의 뜻은 그냥 이 회사에서 만든 거야. 그냥
사이다.
하얀색 탄산 음료를 사이다라고.
그러니까
설탕이 들어간. 그거는 만든 사람의 목적은 난 모르겠네. 그거는 한국의 고유 대명사인 거야 그냥. 근데 미국에 다른 게 있다고? 이렇게 왜 그렇게 헷갈리게 지었냐고 하면은 지은 사람한테 물어봐야 돼.
근데 외국인이 봤을 때는 정확한 명칭이 있잖아. 과일로 만든 탄산이 들어간 음료라는. 근데 우리는 그거에 대한 개념이 없네. 나도 외국 나가서 알았어.
Alright everyone, I think at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have to go to the company and ask. I didn't make it to the company that trip, but I did do some research online, and here's what I found out. The drink apple cider was originally first produced in Europe. In fact, it was called Cider. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's Latin and it contained alcohol, meaning if you drank enough, you became drunk. In the mid-1800s, a non-Japanese man living in Japan began manufacturing his own version of the drink called champagne cider. Then, cider took off in Japan. The Japanese eventually began to make their own, but they only used cider flavoring, not actual apples. Then, they got rid of champagne in the name as well as the alcohol. It's from this point it became known as a carbonated soft drink. In 1905, cider made its debut in Korea, where it's been quenching the thirst of consumers to this day. To sum it up, cider is called cider because it's a descendant of apple cider that shed its alcohol content, part of its name, and only uses cider flavoring. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.